Hello trainers, Ganeto here, and today we're diving once again into Master League Premier Classic with a very easy to build team. EMPOLEON is one of the safest leads right now, as not only it can have an even matchup with Gyarados, but also it can beat down Metagross and the Dragons. You might have already built up one EMPOLEON for yourself, since it has already been featured in a community day so far. Gengar had also a community day, but it's in the game since day one, so it might be much easier for you to have gathered the candies already. And Togekiss has been in the egg hatch pool quite a while now, so those Togekiss, you might have already hatched that Pokemon quite a few times, and you might have the candies needed to build up a Togekiss for your own. This team is safe because EMPOLEON is a safe lead. Gengar isn't afraid of anything besides dark types, of course, which are non-existent to be honest, and Togekiss is a pretty straightforward Pokemon that pressures down with its fast attack. You might think, okay Ganeto, this is a safe team and stuff like that with coverage, but it's too glassy. Yes, you might be right. Sometimes I get outplayed by not having a bulkier option. Sometimes I just need a third shield, and yeah, luck doesn't help on that matter. But I really like the synergy between my individual Pokemons. You can see that Gengar and Togekiss protect EMPOLEON from the fighters, and EMPOLEON and Gengar protect Togekiss from Metagross, which is a really huge deal, and Togekiss and EMPOLEON protect Gengar from Snorlax or even a spicy dark option, which I don't know if you are ever gonna find out what that spicy dark option might be on this weird Master League meta. Now let's see what is going on here, because we're having the farm down on the Gyarados, and you can see that Waterfall is still gonna do a junk on that Pokemon. So they have a Magnezone, and that's a really bad Pokemon for us, because not only our Togekiss lose to that Pokemon, but also EMPOLEON. And let's see how we can overcome this threat, since they decide to take the second one. They are a Shadow version of a Magnezone, and they have a Mamoswine at the back, which was the lead Pokemon if I remember correctly. And right here you can see that the Shadow Punches are really gonna go to town, because not only we're gonna pressure it down in no HP, but also we can throw back to back Shadow Punches, and Gengar really puts up the work because we still have one shield, and we can easily win this one after another Shadow Punch coming clutch. Oh, I can farm down. Yeah, I love that Gengar play. And we're gonna go for the Sludge Bomb for that flex damage, but it's not enough, and I was for a moment, oh my goodness, what did I just did? And yeah, okay, we're just gonna take the victory eventually, because we have the Waterfall ready from our EMPOLEON. But that was a really close one, because I tried to be a flexible flex trainer, and that did not happen at all. Anyways, next one, and Walrein up in the lead. Write down in the comment section, by the way, if you like Walrein and if you want to see this Pokemon being featured on my channel, because I don't know if Walrein fits in the meta that well. It is not that great like Ultra League and Great League, because on Master League a lot of threats exist for this Pokemon, and it can get outclassed by those other meta mons. But anyways, write down in the description what you think about Walrein, and I might do a video if you find it entertaining. So we have here the Icicle Spears coming through back to back. What are you doing? Perhaps you do not have Earthquake, I don't know, I'm not sure. So let's go here with the Drill Peck. This Milotic is absolutely a very good matchup for my EMPOLEON, but we are already low on HP and they might be able to farm us down, and I do not want that. This was a 10 times Waterfall thing, so I decided to block here, and good for me that I blocked. We blocked a pure blizzard, which was pretty awesome. Huge block there. Now Togekiss will just go to town, since this Primarina has nothing to throw at us other than charms, and we can reach to a second Ancient Power, which is really huge, and down goes their shield. So now Gengar can easily come in, outspeed this Pokemon, but perhaps I can come in with EMPOLEON. Yes, that's right, and they're gonna go for a move here. Another Icicle Spear. What are you afraid freaking doing? So another move coming through. This cannot be an earthquake for sure, so we can take the Icicle Spear and we can simply farm down. Can we take the CMP? Of course we can. Primarina is not that high on attack, so we can simply take the CMP here if they were on a move, and we're gonna take the victory. Next one, trainers, and we have a Swampert up on the lead. This is kinda weird for us because a pure earthquake can destroy us down. If we can play it correctly and predict those hydro cannons, perhaps we have a chance. So drill peck on their side, they are blocking. I don't know why I went for the drill peck, just go hydro cannon. That was purely a mistake, but they blocked, so that's good overall. Yeah, and right here we're gonna get hit by another move. This time we decide to block, but they can definitely outspeed, and that was a mistake. Are we gonna faint? No, we are not. We're gonna take this much of damage, but hopefully we can survive with 1 HP. We are even on the shield scenario, and good for us that we won this one because they have this Garchomp aligned now with our Togekiss, and they have at the freaking back this Metagross, which now is aligned with Gengar. Things could have gotten a little bit weird for us if we lose that lead scenario, so that's another thing that you have to note when using this team. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your shields to get that lead advantage, since your enemy might get really struggled if they pair their dragon with your Togekiss, and you do not want to see a Metagross when you have a Togekiss, especially with at least one shield up. They can simply farm him down and you are gonna do nothing, and your next Pokemon, even if that's Gengar or whatever else, will just get destroyed down. So this Garchomp now will answer back at our Togekiss with a Santum. We have nothing to worry about right here. Gonna take the victory. So 10-1-0-0-1 with a Togekiss lead. This is really huge for our Empoleon, and we might have quite what it needs to finish it off. Hydro Cannon right on the 7th charm. They need 9, I believe, for a flamethrower. So let's say together 8, 9, 10. Oh my, that was pretty close for the farm down, but of course they're gonna fire off and we have to block. So a Togekiss, it's not the worst scenario for an Empoleon against an Empoleon, because you can still threat down using the shield, and perhaps you're gonna lose the lead advantage, but you can take that shield advantage for sure. That's really useful, and I didn't know that until I found out this way. So right now we are gonna answer back to this Chandelure, a lot of Chandelures to be honest, with a Shadow Punch. Down it goes, and they have a Conkeldurr. I'm just gonna try to go here for the block. I don't want to show them my next Pokemon. It is all part of the strategy. I just want them not to see my last Pokemon, because we might get paired up in a future matchup as well, and perhaps they remember my team. I know that's a lot of perhaps in one sentence, but yeah, stuff like that exists. So GPL is pretty random right now, and I want to not showcase my team to my opponent just for flex. So down goes this Garchomp. That was pretty awesome for us, and they return here with the Excadrill. Going for the Ancient Power because I want to fish for the boost here, because I know we are already debuffed, but perhaps one Rock Slide might not be it, and they are forced to throw at this point after the overfarm a lot, to be honest. So down we go, and right here perhaps I have to go with my Empoleon. I will try to go here for a shield, which is really good for us, and now I will try to farm down, but let's switch out to the Gyarados, and this is a pretty tricky matchup. We have to take note of the Aqua Tail damage or the crunch, so we are just gonna block the crunch, which is really huge, and now we have to bait with the Shadow Punch. Are they gonna block, trainers? And boom! No, they are not. So we have to go now for another Shadow Punch, get their shields if that's possible, and then proceed in farming down with our full HP Empoleon. So here comes another move. This time this is gonna do fatal damage to our Gengar. Gengar, you played well, and we have the Hydro Cannon ready to go for the Excadrill on the switch. This is really huge for us, and at this point, yeah, Gyarados stands no chance, so we're gonna force the quit. Next one, trainers, and we're facing a Garchomp up in the lead. Not the best scenario to be honest, because a pure ground type move like an Earth Power will destroy us down, but this one fired off really early. So I'm like, this is gonna be a Santum, right? We can take one for sure and still resist those Dragon Tails. So let's go here with the Hydro Cannon. gonna do a lot of damage, so they decide to block, and they're trying to farm down, passing through this Dragon Tail. This is really huge for them, and we can still land the move and feint at the same time. Really good for us to be there. And now we have to make a choice, go for the Togekiss or the Gengar. I will go for the Gengar because it is a much safer pick and definitely my safe switch for this line of 3, so I'm just gonna go for the shield against this Excadrill and try to pressure it down and using a shield of their own. I know that the Shadow Punch will not be enough to finish it off, but I just want to get it that low at the point that they have to use a shield, and still I'm able to farm it down with my Togekiss by keeping one shield on my part as well. So right here the Rock Slide will just finish me off. Really smart to go there for the Rock Slide because I might want to catch the move with my Flyer. So right here they have the Primarina and we do more damage than them, so I'm just like, okay, just block once, finish it off, and they do not have the energy to finish me with the CMP, so let's go with the Flamethrower and just finish off the match. The Primarina matchup was on favor for my Togekiss, so that was the key element for my win. So next one, and we're having the Mamoswine up on the lead. This is a really good one for us. We just have to take note of the Bulldoze, but besides that I think we're gonna be just fine because we resist those fast attacks and Avalanche will not be a threat for us. So I decided to block here. Hopefully it is a Bulldoze, yes, because most of the times I do not seal this move and I get destroyed down. But anyways, this was a Bulldoze, so I have to block now this Drill Run. Drill Run will do fatal damage, so I have to go for a move, at least take out their shield, force them to use another move, and at this point I'm feeling pretty comfortable because my Gengar can come in, farm down all that energy, and whatever they have at the back I'm just gonna throw it at them and let's see how they respond. So waiting for the next Pokemon, it is a Togekiss, so I'm just gonna answer with a pure Sludge Bomb for the massive damage. Look at that, pretty awesome, and we can still farm down, so let's say to go for the Mamoswine switch. And without even showing our Charmer, we're just gonna take this victory because they're just gonna quit. So next one, and we're facing me, my 43. I have no clue who the trainer is, so I don't know why I am that excited. So the Charmer decides to go out to the Excadrill. That was a pretty controversial switch, to be honest. So they made 6, I think, smart shots. So I'm just gonna try to farm down at this point. Gonna block once and perhaps another one. Let's see together. 1, 2, yes, once more. They're gonna take the shield advantage for sure, but I want to maintain my EMPOLEON into play because they seem like they are pretty weak to my EMPOLEON. I'm not expecting that Togekiss to return, so I'm just gonna go immediately for the switch out to the Gengar just to protect my EMPOLEON from further harm. And right now I'm just gonna go with a Shadow Punch on that the Togekiss because I have no time at all to go for the Sludge Bomb, unfortunately, and the Togekiss will farm it down. This EMPOLEON will come in going for the Hydro Cannon and the massive damage to the Togekiss. Boom, down it goes. We have nothing to worry about here. We're gonna feint, but we do not care because our Togekiss now can come in and finish off the job after this Drill Peck runs. They went for the Instant Power. I thought this was gonna be something like a Flamethrower, but it was not. They're gonna go with the smart Aqua Tail to finish me off before I fire off the Drill Peck. So now I have to go in now with my Togekiss and farm all the way down. Hopefully we can survive this. Let's see together. Aqua Tail, and 1, 2. After that weird finale, we are gonna both go down, and the tie will be the final outcome of the battle, which was pretty huge. Well played to my opponent. They played it super good, especially with the Gyarados there. So we have an Excadrill up on the lead. Not the best scenario, to be honest, but a Drill Run can still be pretty harmful for us. If we can shield correctly, we're gonna lose the shield advantage, but we can win the lead scenario, and that's one thing that I learned on the hard way when using this team. So we have here the Dragonite going up against our Charmer, and that's pretty awesome because now we can simply farm down. We can even take a Hurricane at this point and still farm down. They have the Metagross coming in. Can we win this? I'm not sure. Let's see together. Let's go with the Flamethrower. Gonna do a lot of damage to that Pokemon, so they decide to block. Oh, Okay, I don't think we have a win con here because they have a lot of energy. We're gonna go in now with EMPOLEON, gonna take not the CMP because they did not go for the charge attack, to be honest. They're just gonna overfarm a little bit more, and I'm like, this has to be an earthquake to finish me off. If not, we can survive it, and we can survive it, so that's really huge for us. We can go now with that Hydro Cannon and absolutely go for the switch so we can win eventually. Okay, they did a mistake, I think, but still we could win because, yeah, Metagross against Gengar with a shield, this is gonna be awesome for us. We can simply get to a double Shadow Punch, down goes this Excadrill, and another one will beat for the Metagross. Leave a like, trainers, before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, it means a lot, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, everyone!